Born in 1782 to Dutch immigrant parents in Kinderhook Village, young Martin van Buren absorbed political debates at his father Abraham's tavern. In his youth, he scribbled, "Politics is not a black and white chessboard. It's a seesaw that demands balance." This pragmatism defined his career. As editor of Albany's The Balance in 1807, he positioned himself as a mediator. During Jefferson's embargo protests, he wrote, "We must uphold national dignity while heeding popular suffering." This centrism earned him the nickname Little Magician, an idealist distrust. At his 1837 inauguration, Van Buren vowed to continue Jacksonian democracy. Instead, he inherited economic ruin, speculative land bubbles, collapsing banks. When New York's financial institutions failed, his State of the Union declared, "Government must not meddle. America's resilience will prevail." His laissez-faire approach prolonged the Van Buren Depression for 5 years. On Texas, he faced impossible choices. Southerners demanded annexation of the slaveholding republic. Northerners feared slavery's expansion. "I'd rather let Texas rot under Mexico than split the Union over it," he confided to Secretary of State John Forsyth. This stance doomed his 1840 re-election bid. As a Northern president, Van Buren tiptoed around slavery. When abolitionists begged him to free the Amistad captives, he refused. "Judicial matters lie beyond my authority." Privately, he funded their defense lawyer, Roger Sherman Baldwin, a duality that pleased neither side. In 1848, as the Free Soil Party emerged, he wrote a friend, "I oppose slavery's spread, but reject radical abolition. This middle path may erase my legacy, but it's our only hope to avoid war." This philosophy marginalized him in the 1860 election. In retirement, Van Buren labored over his autobiography, defending his compromises. "When both sides accused me of betrayal, I knew I walked the right tightrope." As Civil War loomed, he implored Lincoln in 1861, "Let no sacrifice of the Union be in vain." At his 1862 funeral, Northern papers called him a failed conciliator. Southerners branded him a hypocrite. His tombstone bears only Martin Van Buren, 1782 to 1862. But among his papers lies a note. "History may not forgive compromisers, but perhaps it will remember they delayed disaster." Van Buren's life mirrored pre-Civil War America. He postponed sectional collapse through compromise, yet lost historical judgment for it. As he wrote, "I was a creature of my era, surviving in the cracks between ideals and reality." And Kinderhook's shadow still lingers over the delicate balance between conciliation and complicity in this paradoxical leader.